friends. It's Miss Owen here today from the Creighton Family Resource Center, and I am so excited to read this story to you. Look at the picture. What do you think this book might be about? Do you see anything familiar? Yeah, that's a saguaro cactus. We have them all over our desert, don't we? And look at all the animals. I bet you know some of these animals. Well, this book is called Cactus Hotel, and it is one of my favorite books. So I'm going to read it to you right now. Are you ready to get started? Me too. Cactus Hotel. Cactus Hotel. On a hot, dry day in the desert, a bright red fruit falls from a tall saguaro cactus. Plop! It splits apart on the sandy floor. 2,000 black seeds glisten in the sunlight. When the air cools in the evenings, an old pack rat comes to try to taste to eat the fruit. They're juicy and sweet. Then he skitters away. And guess what he does? And the seeds left clinging to his whiskers fall off under the Palo Verde tree. There we are, the Palo Verde tree. It is a good place for the seed to be dropped. A spotted ground squirrel looking for something to eat does not see it. A house finch chirping high in the Palo Verde does not see it. They don't see the little black seed. Do you see the little black seed? Where's the little black seed? Can you find it? I can't find it either, but let's find out what happens. Slowly, slowly, the seedling grows. The Palo Verde provides it protection from the hot sun and the cold winter nights. After 10 years, the cactus is only 4 inches tall. Oh my goodness, 10 years and it's only 4 inches. It is just big enough for desert ants to climb its spiny sides. 10 years and it's only still a little teeny thing. 4 inches, that's only about that tall. Very small. After a rainstorm, when the desert blooms with color, the cactus pulls in water with its long roots and looks far. And young pack rat stops to drink the water that drips off the tree. Then she scurries off, looking for a dry place to make a nest. When there is no rain, the cactus uses up the water it has stored inside and looks so thin. The Palo Verde loses its teeny leaves, but there is always some shade for the cactus below. After 25 years, oh my gosh, that's a long, long time. After 25 years, the cactus is 2 feet tall. A jackrabbit cools off beside it and gnaws on the green pulp. But when a coyote moves in the distance, the jackrabbit disappears into the nearby hole. I gotta come back because here's the jackrabbit nibbling away at the saguaro. And what do we see over here? That's right, that's the coyote. And guess what? Coyotes like to eat jackrabbits. Okay, let's see what happens. After 50 years, the cactus stands 10 feet tall and looks straight and strong beside the old Palo Verde tree. For the very first time, brilliant white and yellow flowers appear at the top of the cacti. Every spring from now on, the flowers will open for one night only and then close in the heat of the day. They beacon like a welcoming signal across the desert. At different times of the day and night, birds, bees, and bats come for the nectar inside that white flower up there. Okay, that's a very important thing for all of these birds and animals. The flowers dry up, and after a month, the bright red fruit filled with black seeds is ripe and ready. A Gila woodpecker comes to eat. He looks around the cactus and decides to stay. He has found a perfect place in the desert to begin a new hotel. He's going to start a hotel. That's why this book's called Cactus Hotel. The woodpecker goes right to work, and the only tool he uses is his long, hard beak. Tap, 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 tap. He bores a hole into the flesh of the cactus. Tap, 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 tap. He digs deep inside and makes a space that is comfortable and roomy. Look at what he did. Look at what he made. He made a home inside the cactus with his beak. The cactus is not harmed. It forms a tough scab all around the hole to protect itself from drying out. The woodpecker gets a weatherproof nest that is shady on hot days and warm and insulated on frosty nights, and the cactus gets something in return. The woodpecker likes to eat the insects that can bring disease to the cacti. So they help each other. After 60 years, oh my gosh, that's like your grandmother's age. The Cactus Hotel is 18 feet tall. To add more space, it begins to grow an arm. A woodpecker has a new hole in the trunk. Further up, the white-winged dove makes a nest in the arm, and down below, an old hole is discovered by an owl. The bird still feels safe, living high up in the prickly pear where nothing can reach them. So now how many animals do we have living there now? We have what animal was this? What bird? Woo-hoo! An owl. And here is our woodpecker making another hole with its beak. And this one was called the dove. It's a dove living up there. All these animals, there are holes of every size for ants and mice and lizards and snakes, rabbits and fox. After 150 years, there are holes in every size of the cactus too. The giant plant has finally stopped growing. It is 50 feet tall and 7 long arms stick out. It weighs 8 tons, about as much as 5 automobiles. So that's kind of things that live in the desert. We live in the desert too, don't we? Everybody wants to live in the Cactus Hotel. Birds lay eggs and pack rats raise their young. Even insects and bats live there. When one animal moves out, another moves in, and every spring they come for the special treat of nectar and juicy red fruit. Look at all the animals in that hotel now. Let's see how many holes can we count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Did I miss some? Oh, 10, 11. Whoosh, I think I need to count again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 holes. Wow, that is a hotel, isn't it? Finally, after 200 years, the old cactus sways in a gust of wind and falls with a thud on the sandy floor. Its great thorny arms crumble in the crash. Oh, poor cacti. What happened to it? It just got old and died. But it's still helping. The creatures that lived up high must find other homes, but those that prefer to live down low move right in. A millipede and a scorpion and many ants and termites quickly find homes in the toppled hotel. Excuse me. After many months, all that remains of the wooden ribs that supported the cactus while it stood so tall. The collared lizard dashes over to the top looking for insects. A ground snake huddles in the shade below. Excuse me. Do you see the snake? And the lizard? Now they live in the hotel. Excuse me, in the Cactus Hotel. And all around there is a forest of cacti slowly growing in the desert. Through hot and cold, wet and dry, some will survive long enough to become other cactus hotels. Look at all those cactus hotels. Have you seen a lot of cacti like this? These saguaro cacti. And that is the end of the book called The Cactus Hotel. What did you think about that story? I hope you enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it. And I hope you leave a comment in the comment section about Cactus Hotel and if you liked it. This is one of our books in our Raising a Reader program. And if you like this book and other books, you should try the Raising a Reader program. Okay, we look forward to seeing you at the Creighton Family Resource Center. We're located at 2052 North 36th Street. Our phone number is 602-381-4605. Hope to see you soon.